is the Ari update that we announced at season start, like the final composition seen here.
You wanna know why everyone asked for Ari? Bro, I found some stats a couple of days ago. These are the stats, brother. Now you might be asking, what the fuck are we looking at? It's what we call the amount of pornography we have. So at the bottom we've got Nocturne, only 10 pictures or art or whatever you call it. Jinx number 2, 3000, yeah, Jinx number 2. And I wonder who is number 1. Oh my god, it is Ari. Wait, it still doesn't end in here. Still doesn't end in here. Brother, what's going on? What's going on? 9,438 pictures of Ari porn. So yeah, let's just say we are objectively rating the champions who needs a new rework, you know, who needs a visual rework. Good job, Riot. Priorities. Priorities. I like it. Yeah, to my knowledge, last year Preseason was a bit sussy. Yeah, straight up it was a very bit sussy. So let's see what they are proposing this season. If it will not include removing durability patch or making assassins viable, it's going to be Sedge.
Hey everyone.
Oh bro, that's loud.
I'm Ryan Reeve Morales, lead producer of Gameplay on League.
What's up?
You might remember me from all those champion roadmaps, but today, for reasons I can't even fathom, they put me in front of a camera again to talk about all of League this time.
I wonder why, brother.
So buckle up as I dive into some of the champions we have in development. Okay. After that, I'm going to pass the metaphorical mic over to Riot Froxon, who is going to talk to you about the recent durability update as well as our plans for preseason.
Durability, yeah, this is the part I want to talk. Yeah, why not Riot August? We should place Riot August. Give that role to Riot August. Everyone knows the guy, everyone loves the guy. Except for the fact that he created a fucking Viego, but it is with this, you know? So sometimes it do be like that. We still love you. Yeah, we still love you, Riot. Champions.
So before we get into the new champions coming up this year, let's take a quick look back at the champions we've released in 2022 so far. First we had the speedy ADC Zeri.
Zora.
Then the girl boss Renata Glass. After that, the Void Empress herself, Bel'Veth.
Mommy? So far 3 females, yeah.
And then most recently,
4
the
females.
Mila.
Nah, not a single guy, not a single guy, not a single Yordle. Not a single nightmare creature, not a single, well, you might be thinking, oh my god, but Bel'Veth is from Void, you know? Nah, that's Mommy. She's on a different scale, yeah. What we need is a Giga Chad tank, but straight up Chad tank in the top side. That's what we need.
And just around
Speak of the devil.
the corner, we have the Udyr VGU, complete with a dad bod worthy of the Freljordian gods. Udyr's development has been a long journey, especially since he's been the first VGU that we've done that's had an ultimate skin. We appreciate you all being patient with us on this one, and hopefully the wait has been worth it.
Actually worth it. Actually worth it. Not capping. No caps in here, Chief.
So in addition to the new champions we've released this year, we've also been shipping a lot of Midscope updates to various champions, including Janna, Ari, Swain, Talia, Olaf, and
They kinda overkilled it with Swain, I'm just saying, yeah? The thing is still busted. But sure, Ari, I didn't even notice Ari, or Janna, or Talia. When it comes down to busted updates, Swain changed my mind.
and recently Sivir. Because we slowed down the release of new champions, we've had a bit more time to ship smaller updates to champions on the roster that have fallen behind the pack.
Rise, what?
So the goal of Midscope
Who said that?
updates isn't to reimagine a champion's visuals, theme, or gameplay. That's reserved for VGUs. Instead, we want to freshen up the champions that aren't living up to the expectations of the players who love them. We try to strengthen their fantasy even more, rather than reinvent it. So for Swain, we pushed his fantasy of an unkillable frontline mage to the max. And for Ari, we focused on her fantasy of a mobile mage, rather than the assassin she had become. We saw really great responses to these projects, as well as healthy play rate spikes after their release. Given all of this,
I wonder why did we have the player play spike rates, eh? I wonder why everyone decided to play those guys. I wonder why Swain became a fucking elo and played the champ. I don't know, brother. Is it because of a rework? Yes. Is it because it's broken? Yes. Is it because it was a good design? No. But, you know, keep it. Yeah, we'll just keep it.
we want to keep pursuing Midscope updates, and we already have a few champions we're exploring, including Nico and Syndra.
We're Acel, we're Ryze.
So now let's talk about some projects I've been super excited to share with you. So later this year, we have a new top lane tank hailing from Shurima,
There we go.
who I briefly mentioned in the last champion roadmap. This new champion will introduce a part of Shurima that we haven't explored yet. The city of Nezuma.
Nezuma, okay.
Now, Azuma is an oasis city-state in the southern outskirts of the desert, and unlike the rest of Shurima, they don't bow to Azir. Situated on one of the only water sources for miles, the people of Nezuma had to compete with giant monsters just trying to stay hydrated. It was a hard-fought struggle.
So
but
basically
they
Taiwan.
eventually claimed the oasis as their own
Gotcha.
and built their society around it. Now, 500 years later, this new champion leads the warriors of Nezuma to hunt those same monsters, using the rare resources they gained to build their infrastructure and weapons. He actually fought one of the largest monsters the desert has ever known, creating his unique N-Tofos out of its
His unique. That's going to be a guy. Finally, Riot. Yeah, that's what we needed. Giga Chad guy in the top side who is a fucking tank. Thank you.
rare regenerating hide. And Tofos are huge, blunt weapons that can be used defensively, but at any moment, he can shatter them, revealing carefully crafted blades, capable of tearing through any foe in seconds. Soon after, the hide will regenerate back to its blunt form, so he can, bludgeon the crap out of you. It's honestly quite impressive to see. But you don't have to take my word for it. The entire city-state is basically permanently impressed by him. I mean, he's Kasanti, the pride of Nezuma. You don't get that title for nothing. So after Kasanti, we will be releasing the highly anticipated Aurelian Soul CGU. To remind everybody, a
About time.
CGU, or Comprehensive Gameplay Update, is a new type of update we are
It took him only, what, 5 years? 6 years?
testing out on Aurelian Soul. So the goal is to completely reimagine A-Soul's gameplay without changing his visuals or narrative at all. Since let's be honest, those aspects of Aurelian Soul are still amazing, even by today's standards. But I know what you're thinking. Less talking, Mr. Reeve, more action. And by action, we mean videos.
Yes, please.
Okay, fine. Twist my arm a little bit more, will you? Now keep in mind, the visuals are still a work in progress.
What do you mean work in progress, Chief? You have fucking 7 years for that. You had 7 years. What do you mean work in progress? It should have been done 5 years ago, but sure.
One of the goals was to enhance his dragon theme. And what do dragons do?
Fly.
Well, they breathe fire, of course. A-Soul's new Q allows him to breathe fire for as long as he has mana to do it. But let's not forget the other thing dragons do.
Fly.
Fly. His new W allows him to take to the skies. But this time, he doesn't have to walk in a straight line for ever. He can now fly with the push of a button. But really, let's be honest. He's a dragon. And if there's one thing more iconic than either flying or breathing fire,
Gold. Dragons have gold.
it's flying while breathing fire, which you can do by combining his Q and W. We did it.
It took you 5 years. 5 years of progress.
While breathing fire, which you can do by combining his Q and W. We did it. So after Aurelian Soul,
Wow. Brother in Christ, wow. I swear to God, they shelved Aurelian Soul a couple of years ago. And they gave Soul only to the fucking unpaid interns that were doing internship at Riot for the period of fucking 3 months. Maybe some interns were staying it for half a year. Wow.
we have a champion I've been literally dying to talk to you about. One of the things the League community hounds me about
Rise.
constantly
Rise.
is wanting to see more Darkin champions. Darkin fans are like, throw me a frickin' bone here.
What kind of community are you listening to? Brother, I don't have Reddit, I don't read Reddit, but I know that top shit on Reddit is fucking Rise win rate. And then we have a new Darkin.
And believe you me, I'm right there with you, barking for some Darkin. Then one night, at around 2:34 a.m., I woke up in a fever sweat, And at that moment, it hit me. I'm on the champions team. If I want more Darkin, I can just talk to the team about it. And gosh dang it, I did just that. And the team was like, heck yeah, we want more Darkin as well. We love Darkin. So yeah, long story short, we're making a new Darkin assassin. So I know what you're gonna ask next.
Assassin? Yeah, Darkin assassin. I like the way it goes. Yeah, I like the way where it goes. But we have only one teeny itsy bitsy problem, yeah. Durability patch, brother. How can you create an assassin in this current state of the game? You cannot. It's going to be a fucking bruiser. We'll be building fucking Sunfire. Shichu1 is going to have a lot of dashes. It will have bullshit CC. It will be busted as fuck, but not as an assassin because we will decide to go that it's a bruiser. That is a fucking bruiser. And there's nothing you can do to it. Fucking take Mastery, take fucking Diana, take fucking Yone. Right now, give them some fire, that's it, the game is over, you can FF15.
What's the weapon? Each Darkin is trapped in some super awesome weaponry. Please tell us what it is, we must know. And while I love watching you all squirm beneath my intricate yet vague champion roadmap teasers, I'm not gonna be that cruel today. The weapons are like the coolest part about Darkin after all.
Well, that's true.
So this one was actually entrapped in a dagger, which is now a Darkin dagger, of course, because
Evil.
that's how that works.
Evil.
And here's what it looks like. Ooh, so...
Are we actually running out of fucking ideas? That's another video in a row that they are yoking this shit from fucking Blizzard. I mean... They did it. That's World of Warcraft, baby. That's World of Warcraft. There was a lot of play story around this thing, and there's a creature in this dagger. It's evil. It's bullshit. It's shenanigans. But they did it like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. When was Legion fucking released? You get the point, Riot. You get the fucking point. For fuck's sake.
So edgy, so dark. And as to who or what got a hold of these daggers, well, you'll just have to wait and find out. Another thing a lot of people have been asking to see progress on is the Ari update that we announced at season start. Well, the ASU team has been hard at work and is ready to share some art, like the final composition seen here. The base version is close to complete, and the team...
You wanna know why everyone asks for Ari? Bro, I found some stats a couple of days ago. Some very interesting stats. These are the stats, brother. Yeah, you might be asking, what the fuck are we looking at? Shifu, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I'ma keep it a stack, chat. Yeah, it's what we call the amount of pornography we have. So at the bottom we've got Nocturne, only 10 pictures or art or whatever you call it. Then we've got Ivern, yeah, 10. Cartus porn also a thing, 11. Corky, 12. Then we're going a bit up. We've got my boy Zillion, 54. Daddy issues, a bit of daddy issues, yeah. Then we have a Boo-Boo, 67. You know, some people have a thing for small things, yeah. Renata and Mastery on the same note, yeah, on the same level. Monkey porn, sure, why not? 104. 104. We love Darkin. Yeah, we love Darkin. 102 pictures. Yeah, only 102. Sure, why not? Let's go a bit up. Trash. Some people have a thing for trash. Some people may have a thing for trash. Asol. Yeah. Asol is more sexy than Samira, mind you. Yeah, keep that in mind, chat. Yeah, keep that in mind. These are actual stats. Then we go top. You might be noticing a pattern that the higher we go, the more pink we have, yeah, the more females we have. I'm not saying that Riot knows what they are doing, but Riot knows what they are doing, yeah. And this is where we're coming to, yeah. At the top we've got animal porn. When it comes down to males, we've got fucking animal porn. Nasus, Warwick, Rengar, 800 each. Fucking hell, brother. Fucking hell, actually. What's wrong with people sometimes? Now you might be thinking, oh my god, what are the numbers? Yeah, Poppy, yeah, mind you, that's Poppy, Tristana, yeah. Okay, sure, you have a fetish for small things. Let's go, baby, let's go. Then we have Jinx number 2, 3000, yeah, Jinx number 2. And I wonder who is number 1. Oh my god, it is Ari. Wait, it still doesn't end in here. Still doesn't end in here. But yeah, this is the reason why we are reworking Ari. shit! Brother! Brother, what's going on? What's going on? Only fucking 9,438 pictures of Ari porn. So yeah, let's just say we are objectively rating the champions who needs a new rework, you know, who need a visual rework. Good job, Riot. Priorities, I like it.
I'm super excited to show you some of the progress on how she's looking in-game. Look at all those sweet polygons.
Look at all that sweet animation that's going to end up in fucking Pornhub. Like, I'm not saying, actually fuck that, I am saying that. Riot is straight up copying fucking Blizzard. Blizzard? You might know that company who created Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, Starcraft, Overwatch, yeah? Key point, Overwatch. Overwatch is a dead game. I know that, you know that, everyone knows that. But it's still popular. Why? The answer is quite simple. Fucking porn. Fucking porn. The only thing that keeps Overwatch alive is fucking porn, brother. That's it. Not the game, not the merch, nothing. Straight up raw porn. And we're following the same road. Yeah, we're following the same road. Good job, Riot. Keep it that way.
And here's a sneak peek of her updated VFX. Ari still has a ton of skins that also need to be updated, so she still needs a little more time in the Foxfire oven before we can get her in your hands. But you can expect to see her sometime early next year. So that's about it for champion news. Though I will leave you with one small thing.
Ryze's win rate? Is that going to be what Ryze's win rate? Because that's kinda small.
On top of wanting a new Darkin, we've seen a lot of players asking us to expand on Ixtal. We've also heard you asking for us to make a male enchanter. Well, I say, why not both? I'm happy to say we have right now, in very early development, a new male enchanter from Ixtal. The new champion will
Ixtal, for those of you who don't know, Ixtal is the jungle. Nidalee, Rengar. Who else? Kiki? Who else is from Ixtal? Kha'Zix, perhaps? I don't know. Kha'Zix is an alien to my knowledge. But basically the jungle. Yeah, basically the jungle.
show a very different side to Ixtal, far from the lavish palaces Kiana grew up in.
Zyra,
so take a look at this art teaser that the team working on him put together. Oh my god, they're so adorable.
So, you guys created a fucking bard. Kawaii. What can I say? Kawaii.
Well, that's enough cuteness for now. So as promised, let's hear from Riot Froxon on the champion durability update and preseason.
There we go. The meat and potatoes chat. There we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Long Harrison, aka Riot Froxon.
How are we doing?
Lead game designer on the Summoner's Rift team. We work on things like balancing the game, in-game systems like the durability update and items, and preseason. I've got a few things to cover today, so let's...
So if you are the guys who, balancing, there is no balance in this game, you created durability, more power to you, and now you're working on preseason. I can see where this is going. Straight up, I see a pattern. I'm a man of science, free time, I'm a man of science. I see the pattern, bro. I know where this is going. Holy shit.
Jump right into it. A few patches ago, we launched the champion durability update. Our goal was to increase the durability and reduce the damage and healing of every champion in League.
Well done on that one.
We've been closely monitoring the results, and after some targeted adjustments, we're really happy with where the update landed.
Oh yeah, amazing update. We were so fucking happy that we decided to fucking nerf potions. We haven't touched that shit in fucking 13 years. We haven't touched potions since fucking alpha testing. But we were so fucking happy with this amazing patch. Definitely, trust me bro, the best patch ever. The best patch. That we decided to fucking nerf all of the defensive runes and unnecessary bullshit like potions. Yeah.
A lot of you have mentioned how much you like the update, and that it feels good to have fights last longer with more chances for skill expression. And we're glad that it helped make League feel fresher.
Yes, sir.
That said, we don't have plans to make changes of this size outside of preseason in the future, unless it's really necessary. What we don't want is for huge changes like this to disrupt League's competitive integrity, especially in the middle of the season.
That's where the money's at, yeah. That's where the money's at. Player base? Nah. Pro scene? Real shit. Real shit.
Speaking of which, let's talk about our plans for preseason.
Lay it on me, baby. Lay it on me. Let's see what we have in here. It's going to be so bad.
Similar to last year, we're making more targeted changes to various systems. Our multi-year goal is to bring everything in League up to modern standards before doing updates on the scale of Runes Reforged, Elemental Rift, or the item update again. So for this preseason, we're updating systems including communication and vision, making the jungle more exciting and accessible, and bringing back a familiar foe.
That's the part that piques my interest, bro. What are you doing? Swear to God, you will disable all chat. Don't do that.
Our communication system is showing its age, especially in comparison to some of our other games. So we're giving it some much needed attention with new features that'll make it easier to communicate with your team and walk away with the win. To that, we're expanding our in-game ping system to allow for better communication with your team. The current system only lets you
Riot. Why it's still in development? Yeah, while it's still in development. That's what we need. Riot. Come on. You know, create something like that. Yeah, create something like that. I'm not asking for much. No, I'm not asking for much. Get on, you fucking idiots. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking hell, gank, please. I'm on my way. Please don't do anything stupid. Yeah, these are the 4 communications that we have, but we need more. Right. Something like that, yeah, something like with actual fucking text. Yeah? How about we do that? I like this plan.
to share very basic communications. And while we appreciate your ingenuity with the limited pings you have, we wanted to give you more opportunity for clearer communication. The updated pings will include everything you already know and love, plus expanded vision options and a call to engage. We're also
Whoa, hold on, go back. Jesus, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Yeah, we got 8 of them, okay. This dramatic circle reminds me of Fortnite, no? Straight up reminds me of Fortnite. Enemy missing, harass, enemy missing. What else
expanded
we have?
vision options and
Freeze? Brother in development. Brother in development. Are you aware that majority of your fucking player base are silver and below? We don't do freezing here. We don't know what the fuck that is. I mean, sure, if you're going to update your fucking tutorial, which doesn't consist of Ash buying fucking Tormail and pushing Nexus, killing Drake and pushing Nexus on ARAM, and we'll actually have things like fucking jungle objectives, wave control, counters, pathing, macro. If we're gonna have these things, sure, you can implement this. But right now, brother, you're giving me a freeze. I'm a bronze main. What is freeze? What is freeze, brother? The only thing you will tell me, oh, freeze the wave, oh, freeze the wave, oh, freeze the wave, freeze the wave, amazing, yeah? Freeze the wave, amazing. That's what I see. That's what I see when you tell me to freeze the wave. You know? Brother, that's majority of your fucking player base. And when I say majority, I mean fucking majority. We're talking about 70%. Maybe even 80%. I swear to God, Riot. I swear to God. Okay, next one.
a call to engage.
Danger. Okay, we still have this one. Okay, yeah, we know that one. Push. Sure, okay, that's understandable.
We're also thinking about ways to emphasize pings with teammates.
But what are the rest? On my way? Assistance, harass, that's asking for a fight. Yeah, probably this will mean asking for a fight. Yeah, that we're fighting this shit. This I salute. Now this I welcome. This I actually welcome.
We're also thinking about ways to emphasize pings with teammates, plan macro strategy for objectives, and keep track of where pings are on the map, even if they're off your screen. In addition to the changes to communication, we're making some small improvements to the vision system, as it's a bit outdated. It's not super clear that you can swap vision trinkets, and it's definitely not clear how you can best utilize them. To that, we're exploring ways to make vision trinkets more intuitive. You'll be able to see how many wards you have on the map and preview where they'll go when placing them in walls.
Removes all the sense of gambling, yeah. Removes all the sense of gambling. You never know if you're going to place that word or not. Sure, maybe there's an improvement, but you'll place a word. Well, classic. Everyone knows you can place this word. But before this, you're just going absolutely blind if you're placing a word. Hey, good job. Fucking amazing. Not everyone can place that word, you know? Now, simple. Jungle improvement. Show me that.
Another focus this year is the jungle. We know it's often a highly stressful role where you need heaps of knowledge to be baseline proficient.
Yep.
There's a lot riding on junglers, as they're often the backbone of the team's strategy, while sometimes getting unjustly flamed. So we're looking to make some changes to make
sometimes unjustly flamed. There hasn't been a single instance in the period of fucking 15 years since alpha testing that a jungler has been unjustly flamed. Brother. There's a reason jungle div is a stereotype. There's a reason jungle div was created. There's a reason he even gave us a fucking title, jungle div. Yeah?
Make jungling more intuitive, and to help alleviate some of its more painful parts. Our first change is improving buff sharing. Donating buffs to your laners is an important part of being a jungler, but if you're
I haven't seen that shit since season 4. Yeah, back in the day, a second blue buff at 7 minutes, you were as a jungler are giving it to the mid lane. You're actually always give the second blue buff to the mid laner. That was a thing in season 3 and 4. Right now, I haven't seen that shit ever.
It feels bad to lose the gold, experience, and bonuses they provide. We're exploring a bunch of things to make this more painless to junglers, like buffs leaving behind a little friend that also has a buff, and a few other potential directions. We're also looking at ways of improving jungle camp patience rules. The goal of this change is to make it so you don't get overly punished by accidentally pulling camps too far. You shouldn't have to know exactly what pixel to stand on to do red buff and raptors at the same time without one resetting. So we're making changes that will make it less punishing when that happens. We know some junglers like to hyper-optimize their clears, and we want that knowledge to be rewarded. We'll still keep unique, optimal clears for different champions, like Kayn starting raptors and Shaco doing whatever it is he does.
Yeah.
All this said, we're not trying to make mastering jungle easier, but we do want to make it easier to start jungling. We still want you to be rewarded for taking the time to master your role and champions. There are some other improvements we're exploring for the jungle, but it's still too early to share more, so we'll check back in later.
Can we just not? We did it, it failed, we reverted it. Happy ending. We need the same thing for durability patch, okay? We're still coping, but sure, I believe we'll reach that point where we'll realize that, yeah, durability patch was exactly the same dog shit as Chemtech. But now we're bringing the thing back.
The final preseason change we want to talk about today is the long-awaited return of everyone's favorite Drake.
What do you mean longer? No one waited for it, brother. No one fucking waited for him. Jesus, it's like that fucking uncle that gets drunk on your birthday party on the Christmas night and then beats the shit out of you. No, brother, no one waits for that guy.
The Chemtech Drake. While we're bringing Chemtech Drake back from the dead, she won't bring you back from the dead anymore. Instead, the new and improved Chemtech Soul grants more damage and damage reduction when you're low health. And when the Chemtech Drake takes over the rift, the plants on the map mutate and become empowered. For example, Scry's Bloom will grant movement speed when moving towards revealed enemies, and Blast Cone will take you further than ever before, like from blue buff to mid lane. We still have other plans for preseason, including the usual updates and tweaks to items and runes. And we'll share more information about our plans for these, and everything we discussed today as we get close to preseason.
So good.
That's all I have today. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think about everything you heard. I'll hand things back to Reeve to say goodbye.
Thanks, Roxanne. So as you can see, we have a lot of exciting things in development. And as always, I've had a blast finally sharing all this cool stuff the team has been working on with all of you. Wait.
Cool stuff. Soul. Yeah, my boy Soul. I don't know, brother. I will have fucking nightmares about that Soul.
Uh-huh. Yeah? So I'm hearing that there is one last thing we forgot to show you all.
We're removing the ability patch. That was all a joke.
You all remember the skin line you voted for at the beginning of the year, right?
My boy,
I think it was the Gothic skin line revamp. Well, our skins team has been hard at work reimagining that skin line.
Fuck
And
this
they
skin
really
line.
want to share a bit of it with you now.
Give me Gardner.
So it's time for me to say goodbye. Bye. And time for all of you to see some sweet concept art for the new Fright Night skins.
Welcome to the League of Borderlands. We have Borderlands Draven. We have Borderlands Renata. We have Borderlands Ergot. Borderlands Trundle. Annie, that's a change on Annie. Yeah, that's a change on Annie. You got the idea, yeah.